And there was here?
Everyone
Yeah.
who's here now, I believe, was
Was
here
here.
last week. Vale
Here.
wasn't here. Yeah. All right. Although it does look like I'm missing someone from the Roll20.
Hey, logging in.
Logging in. All right.
Logging in.
Excellent. So, we have the Starry Nights, session 17. Bum bum bum. Looks like... Bum bum, exactly. Looks like Nil, you would be the scribe this week.
Yeah, that's fine.
And... Crinkle, you are the previous scribe.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to give us a recap of last week?
I would.
Awesome.
So last week, nothing too crazy. A little bit, but, you know. So we decide to, at first, talk or kill the elder with the prisoner. We discuss it. We hear about that there's elders that control kind of the area. We see about maybe getting some prisoners. We find them, and then we kind of make peace and negotiate. While we're negotiating, find out that they have like magic all in this area, so they're kind of nice. And when we're talking, they want to kill Ironside, and so do we. So we decide that maybe we should do that. So then we kind of make a plan, get some rest and stuff, and then Alan gets word back about what we did, and then we attack the north and east camp, and robbed us some crazy shit, and we're in the middle of the fight.
All right. Thank you for that recap. So, here's my calendar. So it is the 4th of autumn, 4 o'clock p.m. Let me pick things up. It'd help if I brought up the screen here. Back to the battle at hand, inside the fort. Oh, hang on, why is it all blurry? Okay. And, is someone still playing Vale?
I absolutely can do that.
Yeah, were you playing her last week?
Yes.
Alright.
Last 2 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
Did you get a message?
Yeah. He said he couldn't make it this week, but should be back normal next week, and on the 14th, his job should stabilize, so it should no longer be an issue.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. Why are my screens all blurry?
Yeah.
Is the map blurry for you guys?
For me, what I
Yep.
just reloaded and it was good.
Because they're all
Yeah.
blurry for me.
Let me try to reload as well.
It was, but I reloaded and then it.
Yeah, I'm reloading again. Oh,
Dale and I
this
are in
time
it
it fixed.
always.
Okay, so... Yeah, now... Okay, so one of my screens is fine. The other's still blurry. Let me do another reload. Weird.
No, reload didn't help.
Yeah, well, it must be something with the servers if you're all seeing it. Well, reload fixed one of my things. Well, which is weird because some of the stuff is blurry and some of it isn't.
The map is blurry for me. The characters are not.
Yeah,
The map looks fine to me.
It's weird. I'll try another reload. Maybe I should... Here, let me... this doesn't work, I'm going to try reopening the browser and see if that fixes it. Sorry, everyone.
Wisdom of the night.
Yep.
It's the wisdom of the night.
Wisdom
Oh,
of the
night.
night.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not the words, are they? Anyway,
Eh.
enough of this
In the
tomfoolery.
wisdom.
Grinkle, you still
A
have
bar-
your
A bard taught me that one actually.
Go on to the
Oh, it's the rhythm of the night. It's not the wisdom. All right, just to refresh on the combatants.
Lou, can you change my token? I've created another one for myself. With new portrait.
Yes. Hang on a sec. Let me do that.
And maybe also add a couple of macros, because I don't have a macro for my new sword.
Okay. All right, sorry, let me just finish showing the hobgoblins. We got the soldier, we have the iron fist, and we have the war mage. All right, and you said you
Yes,
need
yes.
a new token.
Yes, please.
The only problem is that if I give you a new token, so remember what your initiative is, because I believe if I drag on a new token,
Yes. Second, give me a second. It was 11.
Oh, why does your token have a bunch of stuff on it?
It always does it. I usually remove it.
Oh, well, let me make it so it doesn't anymore.
Mm.
Alright, so save your new base token, which will just have your color red.
And if you could maybe change a little bit macros, so I have my sword there.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and roll initiative and change it to what your initiative was. And give you your macros. Alright, so
Yeah, you can sword again.
I'll clear them and then put new ones on. Alright, you should have a new set of macros based on your, macros.
Yes.
Alright,
Thank you.
anyone else need anything? Okay, so
No,
then
thank you, Lou.
let's get back to it. So,
You may want to sort initiative again, so I'm in the right place. Yep.
alright. So Nil, at the top of the
Yep.
round, feeling a little bit beat up as you've been struck by a bunch of magic. What are you gonna do?
Why not have that happen again, to be honest? I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Alright. So magic will flow over you, giving you back 10 hit points.
Well, back up to 15. Then I'm going to step one to the left here. Just bring Veil out. I think they have it. Try and get behind this tent for more cover.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'll end my turn and I get my temp. Yeah.
Alright,
That's
so
what
the
we want.
captain, who is badly wounded, clutches at his wounds as he continues to bleed out. That is it for him. Alright, the Iron Shadow is going to... Let's see. It's going to move up this way. And he is going to hurl some darts at your wizard there, Vale. 23 will strike her as the first dart sails in, hitting her for 4 piercing.
Alright.
The second dart, 17, will strike her again.
Maybe does she have shield?
I believe she does. I'm having trouble opening her sheet. It's just perpetually loading.
Close and open again. I think it usually helps. I had something similar when I was.
It's not fixing it.
She does have shield. Yes.
Yeah,
Does
I
she have a
think-
spell slot?
Yes, she has shield prepared. Do you want her to use that?
Yeah.
Okay, so she in response will cast shield, upping her AC and knocking the other dart away. He will then, let's see, move 30. He will step sideways here and hurl his last 2 darts at Nil. First one you will block with your axe, and second one will get stuck in your armor. That is it for him. The Ankeg is also dying. Oh, he will expire.
Was it natural one?
Yep. That is it for him. Cal.
Okay. So with my action, I will, with my reach. I know you haven't done yet because we haven't really ran into it. An official ruling on the grappling with reach, but I would like to grapple this guy back here.
Alright, so you attempt to grab him with one of your... Well, you do an attack on him.
Yeah, and it does both the damage and the attack. So he's got to make a saving throw.
16 will miss. His AC is 18 currently.
Okay. Here's the saving throw. He needs to make DC 14.
Do you grapple on a miss?
Yes. Yep.
Can you link that?
Yes, I can. Give me one moment.
Is it a grappler feat?
Yes, it is. Right here.
Okay.
When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike as a part of the attack
when
action on
you
your turn.
Hit.
Yep.
You didn't hit him.
When you
A hit is scores a hit.
No, you're right. Actually, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so you would have to actually hit because I was going to say that is really
it's
good.
Not when you attack; it's when you hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Sorry, I didn't realize that part of it.
No worries.
But either way, yeah. So I miss, and he doesn't have to make the saving throw. With my bonus action, I will spend my last key point to Flurry of Blows.
All right, 2 more watery arms come flailing out as he readies his shield.
These are attacking the one that I have grappled, and they'll be at advantage because I have him grappled due to the grappler feat.
Okay.
So here we go. It's 23. So here's damage. It's not letting me roll for damage. I feel like everything is broken today.
No, that sheet is just trash. Like, I'm encouraging everyone to go back to the 2014 if you can. Like, it takes forever to do anything. It like freezes up half the time. It's just I would not use it.
Give them a couple of months to fix that before we use it again.
Yeah.
All right, I'll spend some time updating the other sheet.
I mean, this one works. This like you can use this sheet. It just you're gonna run into a lot of that slowdown and like. Yeah, it's just not reliable at all. Alright, so 23 would strike, smacking him with the watery arm for 9 bludgeoning, which will put him down.
Oh, he's down?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then my next attack will go to the one behind him without advantage because he's not grappled. So,
Alright.
toggle off that. Here we go.
Yep, 23 will strike. Doing 6 points of damage, wounding him, and forcing a strength save.
Only if I choose, and I'm not going to.
Okay. Anything else, Kaladin sheet?
That is.
Gotta change your name.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. No, you're right. Yes, strength save to avoid grapple because I can only do that once per turn, but I wasn't able to do it because I missed before.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So strength save. I mean, you don't have to do it. I was just like, well, I guess.
No, I would definitely like to. I would like to.
All right. So what is the DC on that?
14 strength save,
so
or he can do dexterity if he wants.
Now he's going to do strength, and he did roll exactly a 14, so he resists for now. I believe that will end Kaladin's turn.
Yep.
So Vale.
Hit your 9 temp.
Your sheet your shield expires.
Said 9 temp on
Yeah.
Kaladin. Okay,
Yeah.
and
So you.
Vale. The sheet is still loading. Does she just have
If the sheet won't load, you might have to refresh to fix that.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. There's so many issues today.
I was actually thinking maybe she has something to deal with the caster. Like some.
I have a feeling that not all of her proper spells are on this Roll20 sheet.
Yeah, because she's using D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Well, we just have to work with what she gave us.
Yeah. She will second level magic missile, so 4 darts.
Alright.
And 4 darts that are dealing 2 each towards the guy right in front of her.
Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8 points of damage. As he becomes badly wounded from the salvo of energy strikes.
And that's all she's gonna do.
Alright, so her turn ends. The guy up in the tower is
Dead.
bleeding out. Ends his turn. So, Robert.
Robert is gonna finish the leaping guy with the horn.
So you go to stab him at advantage.
Yes. What?
Oh, wow. So you cut at him.
I will use my this thing. How is it called? Inspiration. The human thing.
Oh, your daily human inspiration?
Yep.
Alright, so that gives you a reroll.
Yeah, but I think this is not a is it a reroll just single, or is it a reroll of advantage?
I believe it is a single reroll. You just reroll one of the dice, which would be the 13, because that would be what you got.
Yep.
Alright, so 27 will strike, and that will be a crit. Alright, so you...
It is because of savage attackers. It is, and an additional 8 or like 24.
I think that would be 28.
Does crit?
You rolled a 12.
No, it was. No, 6. I rolled 16 is in place of 12.
You re-rolled.
Because I can roll twice and use the bigger one.
I see.
And then 8 is the critical damage extra.
Well, he is dead.
Awesome.
And then for my movement, I will just like as quickly as possible. How high is it? Is it 15 feet?
Yes.
Is there a place here to make a jump to make a running jump, or is this place here like is there 10 feet for a running jump here, or is it too small?
There is 10 feet if you want to do a running jump.
I want to do a running jump, and basically what I want is, let me measure something.
So it is a 15-foot fall.
But I want to jump to this point. Would it be okay?
So that would require a tumble check to not take damage because of how high up you are.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to move as possible to there.
So you back up 5 feet, then leap. Let's see. 5, 10, 20, 25 feet, landing here, and give me athletics for a 15-foot jump. I think that would be DC 10. Or sorry, not athletics, acrobatics.
Sorry. Should I reroll?
Yeah, just reroll. Oh, alright. So unfortunately, you kind of you do not.
I will do something. I will do something because
Okay.
I do have this feature. I can try to spend 1 second wind
Okay.
to let me link you the.
Now, was your human reroll a reaction?
It doesn't cost an action.
No.
No,
it,
not an
no.
action, a reaction.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost any type of
No,
action.
it's not an action.
Okay.
This is what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Got it.
So I spend my second wind to make this check.
Alright, so you managed to tuck and roll, keeping yourself from falling, using your second wind. Alright, so that's 20 feet of movement as you slam into the ground.
Still have bonus action, but I don't think I have anything to do with it. Yep.
Okay. That is it for Robert. The
I
hobgoblin
love those boots.
over here is unconscious. So that just a death save for him. Ending his turn. We have another hobgoblin, one by Vale, who will indeed try to attack Vale. Longsword slash. Oh, 22. So I think that will strike her. She
That will, yeah.
do too much, but only 5 slashing. That will push her to a wounded state. She staggers back from the sword blow.
She has a temp HP.
Oh, okay. How much did she have?
10.
Oh, okay. Didn't think I saw that on her token.
I think I took made her take 4 damage from the first dart, but she probably should have taken that from her temp instead. But she would still have enough for both of those attacks.
Alright. That's weird to me. I think maybe her token isn't set up right. Because I should have seen that on her token. Alright. So then... Okay, now it's set up correctly. Alright, so her temp HP absorbs it. That is it for him. Grinkle.
Hey.
Lou, question. Would you say that I'm in Nil's aura or outside? I'm kind of on the
think
border.
you're
You're
just out.
outside.
Okay.
Yeah. You can also kind of measure it. Yeah, your guy would be just outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's 30 feet. Alright, so what are you going to do, Grinkle?
Yeah, I'm gonna start by going invisible with hidden step, which is a bonus action. Yeah.
Alright, so you step from view, vanishing seemingly out of nowhere.
I take a step this way.
Yeah.
And then from here, I'm gonna cast silence.
Alright, so you...
When I cast it here, where I was.
Alright,
believe
so
it.
you cast silence. So go ahead and drop your radius where silence is going to be.
Let me look that up.
It's a 20-foot radius, and just place it. You can place it within 120 feet of your point of casting. Alright. Is that where you're
Like
putting
that.
it?
Yeah, it's like that.
I get some more down. Yeah, like this. There you go.
Alright.
So I just like open up a big bottle of paint and like kind of whirl it around, and it kind of silences everything.
You
Alright.
just you draw a
And-
mute icon.
So does the
On
Does
this
the
side of the
paint-
guy.
does the paint mark the area that's silenced?
Exactly. That's a good idea. Why not?
Okay, so you are concentrating on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's yeah.
Would it break the invisibility?
No, because it's not the spell. He'll just turn invisible. Let's see, until
At the start of my turn,
until you attack, make a damage roll.
or until I attack her. Like yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
which
Right now, invisible.
you did not do.
Oh.
Alright, so you are invisible and it is quiet. Though the hobgoblin can hear you. Well, no, he can't because it's silent.
No, he
so
can't.
does not
He
hear
wouldn't know where I went.
You might see the grass shuffle. Let's see. What's his passive perception? Alright, so... What's he gonna do? He is gonna move around this tent to here when he realizes he can hear again.
Make a reaction attack.
You can if you want. You would become visible.
Yep.
Alright, so then you would get a reaction attack here as he's leaving.
At advantage, right? Because he's invisible.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Nice.
So 23 will strike for
That's
11.
attack.
Max damage, baby.
Alright, so he's
Boo!
gonna...
I say boo. Happy Halloween.
He will keep moving to here. Go ahead and spend your reaction. And now that he can hear again, he is going to start champing, or chanting. And is going to cast... So as he finishes his spell, there's a bunch of rumbling from above. As a huge bunch of sleet and snow, as well as large chunks of ice, come crashing down upon you two.
Uh-oh.
As he casts Ice Storm.
Does he damage his own as well? He doesn't care.
Strangely enough, the ice harmlessly goes around his ally. Actually, he'll put this
Okay.
That's
He's an
crazy.
evoker.
some kind of war magic, perhaps.
some sort
So
of-
I would need deck saves from the two of you in there.
Yeah, that's bad.
I have advantage because I have silvery barbs from last time, which I'm glad I wrote in the chat because I would have forgotten out about it before.
I would like
Oh,
to use
you're
my
welcome.
human
No,
inspiration
let's
for the
go.
day
You feel some paint on your neck, and that's what. That's
All right.
to re-roll that.
18.
So I took it off my
Yeah.
sheet. Okay, it's
Oh.
still not much better, but it's an 11. That's what I've got.
So DC 13, you would fail. So it would be 8 bludgeoning, 12 cold, so 20 points of damage, half if you made it. As a bunch of ice and snow just slams down upon you.
It's 20 in total.
Yeah, 8 bludgeoning, 12 cold.
Okay, so my temp eats 9 of that. So I take 11 to my actual HP.
Mm-hmm. And you take 10 points of damage if you made your save,
Yeah.
which your shielding
is-
would take.
Yeah.
I'm
That-
now looking wounded.
Yeah, that's it for the Devastator. The Hobgoblin goes. He is wounded. Actually, before I do that, let me just make sure these are not clickable. Yeah.
Did that just cause damage and that was it?
It left behind a bunch of snow and sleet, so that area is now difficult terrain.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he is still grappled, correct?
I don't think you have anyone grappled right now.
No.
Because you killed the guy you had grappled, or you downed him. The other guy is not grappled. He made his save.
Oh, I failed to grapple. Gotcha.
Alright, so he doesn't like any of this. So he is going to yell something in Goblin. And take the dodge action. Then he's going to move away this way, provoking an Oppie from, I think, both of you.
My reach is well. I think technically he was not in my threat zone because my reach is only when I'm making unarmed strikes.
Ah, alright, so never mind. It would just be nil. If you want, you can make an
Yeah, I'll
Oppie
do.
against him.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so you spend your reaction. No, that's going to miss. 10, 15, 20, 30. Moves to there, ends his turn. Still dodging. New round is going to be nil.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of snow and ice around you.
Yes. So I should probably move out of this. So that's going to be 10, 20, 25.
Yep. Alright, so you move out of the edge of the snowy area.
Keep behind the thing. I'll just move next to this guy again, and I guess try and hit him again.
Alright, so 30 feet, and you swing at him. Oh, no, he is going to dodge that one. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Alright, so you gain some temp HP. Okay. Alright, the captain continues to hold on. The Iron Shadow is going to do some stuff. Let's see. I think he is going to...
Run away.
Alright, he looks at Robert and his eyes glow for a moment. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Alright, he says, there must be some sort of misunderstanding, friend. And you are charmed.
Is it possible for me to hear any of this? Like, do I see the magic going on?
Probably, yeah, you'd see it happening. Why? What do you want to do?
No, I can't do anything now. I'm just deciding if my character
so yes,
realizes.
you would feel like there must be some kind of mistake. He recognized this person. He shouldn't be attacking him. And he is going to move away. But unfortunately for him, he doesn't know about your sword numbers. So go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I was anticipating this.
You're like, no, I don't want to.
Alright, so yeah, 19 will strike as you don't know what the hell just happened, as your sword kind of just reacts. Doing 13 slashing.
15.
Or 15. Alright, he as well
Savage
is
attack.
surprised. And does look...
It's not going anywhere.
Alright, so yeah, you are confused and concerned as you attack your old friend. That is
Your
it
arms are just
for him.
moving on their own.
Kaladin.
Okay. Let me do a little calculation here. Let's see. That's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so to get anywhere, I would have to dash. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5. Okay, so I will use my bonus action to dash, which you can do for free now as a monk. So I will go 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65,
Holy cow.
70, 75.
Yeah.
And now I'm all the way over
Get a
here.
referee.
And I will punch him with my action.
Alright, so you go and take a punch at him.
Punching action.
So as you are coming in with your punch, he yells a chant, knocking you back with some kind of force shield.
My water arm fails.
Come on, when he's gonna run out of spell slots, this bugger.
He's got too soon, dude.
He needs to cast more on me.
That's both that's my action and my bonus action, so I've got nothing left.
Okay, so that is it for you. Vale.
Vale. Well, man.
Probably like this one, he's almost dead. Like another magic missile, and I think he'll be like on first level.
Yeah, I guess that's what she'll do. First level spent to 3 magic missile darts heading his way. They do 6 damage in total.
Okay. So you drop another magic missile, which will hit for 6, putting him down.
Okay, she's still got movement. If he's down, she will try to get away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, right here. Is this still in the
Oh,
Twilight Sanctuary?
no.
No.
It's got to be the full square.
Okay, then she'll stay in this square right here.
Actually, Oh, yeah, so that would not be. Alright, so she stays there, ending her turn, right? Gaining some
10
temp.
temporary.
The hobgoblin goes. So he is dying in the tower. Okay. That is it for him. Robert.
Robert will move. Like, do I get some to shake it off, or
At
how does
the-
it happen with?
I think. Let me see. No, it just lasts an hour. So you just assume he is like basically a party member. Like you can't like you would basically like assume he's like Kaladin or anyone else. He's like someone in your team.
I'll just tell him, hang on, like, hold on, friend. Go help us. Go kill this stupid caster hobgoblin.
He nods.
He's like, of course.
And I'll move towards here and attack this guy.
All right, so you come at that guy who is dodging.
Yeah, I understand. What are you gonna do?
So you slash
I'll
at
just
him.
have to kill him anyway.
Yeah. Ah.
15.
So 19 will strike, and that will bring him down.
That's awesome.
Dodge that.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm sorry. It was
skill.
10. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will move 2 more here.
All right. So that is it for you. Next will be Hobgoblin. He is down. Okay, so his turn. Actually, I'm just gonna roll on the freaking screen. My dice is all faded. Alright, so he is down still. That is it for him. The next Hobgoblin is also down, so he makes a roll. Okay. Grinkle.
Hey,
So it is very quiet in
this
here.
guy's down, eh? I forgot, this guy's down?
No,
No.
he's absolutely not
Yeah,
down.
we're gonna go after him.
I missed him.
He had a
I'm behind him.
shield spell. Okay.
Let's try Kaladin. Stab him in the butt.
Alright. So you go for a
Flank.
flanking attack versus AC 18 currently. Oh, but 11 is not enough, and his force shield will deflect it.
Bad.
Alright,
We'll,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kaladin, you finish him off, and I throw some paint on your face and give you a bardic.
I think I still have your last bardic inspiration.
You do?
I'm marked with it.
Why haven't
yeah.
you used it, man?
I totally forgot about it until just now. I'm
Missed
sorry.
so many things.
Yeah.
Okay, I
bet
catch
you
the
use it on
paint
some
before I give it to him. No, it misses him and hits Vale behind.
Alright, Vale is now bardically inspired. Alright, so Grinkle's
Awesome.
By
turn
all of that.
comes to a close. The snow and ice melt away as the Warcaster goes.
Oh, and those bards are juiced, man.
Yeah, it's my bad. I really could have used it earlier too.
Wizards see the world in 20-foot radiuses. Shh. He begins chanting. As there is an explosion of fire, which will strike the four of you, but just kind of shape around him and his buddy. So I need a dex save.
Dex save.
It's flames just
You can use your
spew
bardic if you
everywhere.
have to.
Vale might have to. We'll see.
Oh,
See,
fuck.
that's she will use it. Is it a D6?
Yeah, I believe it's a D6 at this level.
So she rolled a 12, which is not good, but
Yeah, the
she tried.
DC. What is the DC of this?
Oh, the what?
The DC
She rolled an 8 plus 4 from the bardic.
is 13.
It does something else. Hold on. If it's a saving throw immediately after the creature rolls, die adds it to a saving throw, the mote vanishes, causing the creature to gain temp HP equal to the number rolled.
She has
Plus
more
my
temp
charisma
HP.
modifier, which is 4, so you get 8 temp HP.
Well, she's already got 10, and it doesn't stack, so she's just gonna keep the 10.
Alright, so it would be 30 points of fire damage.
30.
Yes. A nasty explosion of flame.
Tickled.
Well, even half of that takes Kaladin down.
Alright, so Kaladin unfortunately does not have enough to resist and would go down. Half damage would be 15 if you made it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I had 30 health.
Did you make the save?
What did you have to make?
DC was
Thanks.
13.
Got 10.
Vale also goes down.
Alright, so that was it for the Devastator. The Hobgoblin goes. So he is still down and dying. Oh, wait. Rolling d20.
Yes, silence goes away. Blue.
Alright, so the silence would pop out. I see Kaladin is at full health. I'm assuming that's a mistake.
On the sheet he's at 0, but when I did that, for some reason it popped him back up to full. I don't know why. The sheet is just stupid.
Yeah.
On the sheet it has to be ready to make death saves, so...
Alright, well, you know what... Okay, so you know what you're at. That was it for... Okay, that Hobgoblin. New round, nil.
Okay.
What you gonna do? So 3 of your people went down from that fireball.
Is Grinkle down? No, only 2, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Grinkle's down.
Grinkle's down.
I thought he had temp. Did he not have temp?
Yeah,
He
I was
did, but
25 health and I had 5 temp.
yeah, it was just enough to down him. Same with Kaladin too, actually, just enough to down him.
Yeah, it was really just enough.
A bit of just unluckiness.
Well, we were quite lucky with the first fireball, so...
Yeah, he did roll he rolled very poorly on the first one and very well on this one. Alright, so what do you wish to do, Nil? Things are looking a little bit
Oh, I don't know.
nasty.
Terrible, yes. I'm in life-saving mode, is what I have to be in. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on Vale.
Okay.
And
So-
then with my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word at first level on
Alright.
Kaladin.
So Vale stabilizes, falling unconscious. You said you're casting what?
Healing Word on Kaladin.
Alright, so Kaladin, you come back from the brink, gaining 7. You are no longer in near death mode, but those who went down would gain 1 level of exhaustion. Oh, and apparently exhaustion works different now. I saw. It gives you a -2 to your roll. There's no more disadvantage. It's -2 to your roll for each level of exhaustion on any check, and -5 feet of speed per level of exhaustion. So
That sounds terrible.
so you get some minuses and you get a little less speed. I think it's hard to say if it's. Or go ahead.
It's less annoying because when you go down and like the bit RP when you're RPing doing checks after having disadvantage sucks to do investigation with afterwards.
Like you went down and suddenly you are failing persuasions and you are failing knowledge.
Yeah, so it's just -2 now.
-2 seems more fair. Yeah.
But if you have 3 levels of exhaustion, that's -6 and -15 feet of movement. So it can get nasty with multiple levels.
Well, 3 levels of exhaustion was quite bad with old rules as well.
True.
But honestly, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Like the more you go to the brink of dying, like you can't really come back and fully recover from that, you know.
Yeah.
Until you have actual time to rest.
Yep.
Cool. Yep. So that's my turnover. I don't get more temp. Yep.
All right. So Nil is near death. And prone, or not Nil, Kaladin is near death and prone. Alright, so the captain is still struggling. Oh, now that will take him down.
Poor guy.
So he dies. The Iron Shadow. Is he gonna do? Let me double check something about charm.
Yeah. I just need to take my bowl out.
What'd you say about Ebola?
Okay. So this guy is gonna go over to here and do a stealth check. Alright, he would vanish from view.
He just went back. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was weird.
I'm just reading Charm Person, and it seems stupid. It seems so... It's not even concentration.
Yeah, well, if he does anything against you or your party at this point, it would break the charm. So that is the thing. He can't continue attacking. It just basically gives him...
you allies them. Okay, understood.
Yeah.
So did he just go invisible then?
You're not sure. He's stealthed. You're not sure what he did after that. But that is it for him. Kaladin.
Okay, so I'll stand up from prone.
Yeah.
My head ringing from the near-death experience. My skin is like singed and stuff.
It's like when, you know, in the movies, a bomb just goes off nearby.
Yeah.
Looking around at all your charred friends. Like, Alright, what are you gonna do?
Exactly. War scene. So yeah, I'll stand up from prone. Here, let me remove that. And I will...
Wizard is getting ready to cast again.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, don't do that. And I'm gonna try to attack him. Dude,
No,
this sheet
stop.
is so weird. It should not have been with advantage.
Alright, well, 15 will strike. Oh, wait.
Okay, and he needs...
Hang on. Does he have any first level? I think he has 1 left.
You better not.
You also have Bardic, but
Is
You know
there
what?
a way to even track this for NPCs?
For track
Is
what?
it same as with track spell slots?
Oh,
Because
yeah, no,
when I
he
was
has-
like,
He has a spell slot sheet, and it has the number of spell slots.
oh, okay, good. That's good.
I'm not just making it up. That'd be funny. Like, yeah, he's got a few more. Just make something up. Let's see. I think he had one left. Alright, oh, no. He is out. Never mind. Alright, so that would strike.
Awesome. So that was the damage, 7.
Alright.
And he needs to make a saving throw or be grappled.
So
Strength
he
save,
will
DC
attempt a
14.
Strength save.
Strength or dex. His
So he
choice.
fails, becoming wrapped up in the watery arm. Arrgh.
Oh, that is perfect. So I know this isn't, it doesn't really specify in the rules as written, but I want to like move him basically to my south side of me. Wait, how deep are these pits?
I mean, those aren't meant to be pits. They're ledges along the sides, so like you basically like climb down and slide in.
Gotcha. Okay,
So
it's not
I'll
like I
yeah,
can
if you want to
probably-
move them, I'll say that'll cost you movement. So 10, 20 to get him here.
That'll work. Yeah.
Okay, so you spend 20 feet of movement to kind of yank him around.
Now it should only cost 5 because of the grappler feat, which I will link right now. But dragging people doesn't cost me extra movement as long as they're my same size. Here, I'll go ahead and link that
Sure.
right here. It's
No,
at
it
the very
doesn't-
bottom. Fast
It doesn't,
wrestler.
it doesn't cost you extra movement, but you still need to spend the movement, right?
Yeah, it's still movement, just not just not 10 foot every 1 square.
Yeah,
Does that
yeah.
make sense?
Alright, so that would be 10 feet of movement to move him there then.
Yep. And then I would you'll have to move him with me, but I'd like to go 15, 20, 25, bring him right in front of Robert.
Okay. So 25.
He should be moving with me, like in that
No,
orientation.
you
that he
drag.
was in.
You don't. When you do forced movement, you drag. You don't push, from what I remember, unless they change grappling. So
Okay,
like you
well
drag
then,
him behind you. But you can spend more
gotcha.
movement to try to move him around. Though at this point, he might fall in the pit.
Yeah. Well, if I move right here, he gets dragged, right?
Yeah. To
So
there.
that would be 30.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be 35.
35 with the double. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'll.
If you
I'll
want to
move
spend
him,
another 5 feet, you can put him 40 to here.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do.
Okay.
And then I will. I don't have flank with him, but I will punch him with my bonus action.
All right. Yeah.
And this is at advantage because he's grappled by me.
Oh,
That sucks.
that will miss.
Bardic. Bardic inspiration.
Bardic.
Bardic, all right.
Hold on, I'll tell you if it
Oh,
does something
That's a
extra.
1. Oh my
Alright,
god.
Wait, hold on. It might do something. I'll link it.
Might do something from being unconscious. Oh, all right.
The Bardic might
Roll the
might
Bardic
do,
and roll the Bardic again and choose which roll to use, so you can roll it again.
What am I
What?
looking at?
You're doing an ability check right now?
no attack roll.
You did an attack roll?
Yes.
The boat thunderously shatters a target. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet must succeed a Constitution
There you go.
saving throw.
You can do it on the down guy.
So I guess there's a chance that he takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
Whether
this
the
bit
die
right here. on top of
benefits
the
an
face.
ability check. Okay, so his attack roll. Immediately after. Okay, so thunderously shatters on each creature of your choice. Alright, so he has to make a con save. Okay. Nope, he would fail, so he takes 1 point of thunder.
Yeah, take that.
Alright, anything else?
That's all.
Alright, so Vale is sleeping, stabilized. The Hobgoblin is dying still. So, he fails and will die. Okay. Robert.
Is there a way for me to stand here? Or is
No,
this a
you,
pit? Because I'm not...
Yeah, that would be part of the pit you popped out of, so you couldn't stand there.
Okay, then I'll just move here and without flanking attack this guy.
Alright. So you, I don't think, have advantage.
Ooh, is he... Oh no, is he prone? Maybe? No, he's
No,
not.
he's
Then
just
I'll
being held. I think only you get advantage, right, Paladin?
Yeah, only I get it. Yeah.
Alright, so
It's
15.
advantage
Does he want to spend a second level spell on a shield? Because I forgot you can do that. Yeah, I think he's worried about taking this many hits, so he's going to shield that one, bringing his AC up to 18. Spending his reaction.
I will use a precision attack.
Okay, so add a D8
Yeah, let me first...
or D6?
use
I forget.
the
I think it's
8.
D8, yeah. So precision strike. Yeah, 21 will strike.
Nice.
12. Which will put him to... Actually, I think that puts him to... Yeah, wounded. Ugh. Or 15, so another 3, which will actually put him to very wounded.
Good job.
Anything else?
We still have my friend. No, and I will bonus actions second wind.
Alright, so you second wind and...
Can I have my temporary hit points as well?
Alright. So the Hobgoblin there, clinging to life, will continue to cling. The Hobgoblin up here, also clinging to life, will not cling as well. And Grinkle. Is Grinkle clinging to life?
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's dying, so whisper me a death save.
How do I do that?
Just roll a d20 in whisper mode. If you click on the dice button, you could set the d20 to whispering.
Yeah, this is a test. You guys see that?
That was not whispered.
No,
So if you bring up...
it's the dice in the menu. And like...
Yeah, if you bring up the
always
dice
whisper.
roller, you can set it to GM roll. There's a dice button on the left of your screen. You just set that to GM roll and click the d20. That's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah. Alright, you know what you got. That is it for Grinkle. The Devastator is devastated by all this. Let's see. Unfortunately, he's more about kill spells than about saving himself spells.
Stab me.
Oh, he's not going to stab. He's going to whirl up a little bit of last retribution as he begins to cast again. And actually, wait, let me double check something. I think... yeah, because he... Okay. So I think... Oh, luckily for you guys, yeah, so he cannot do what I thought he could do. Because he upcast that
Lucky
one
for
magic
you.
missile. So... Instead, he's just going to have to upcast another magic missile. And I guess he will aim at Robert. Or not Robert. Robert looks too healthy. He'll aim at Kaladin. Because he wants to get this grapple off him. So he does a second level magic missile. His 4 glowing darts appear. Streaming at Kaladin for 8 points of damage. Which I think will still drop you.
Yep, it will.
Do you have 10 page?
He
Nope.
did not. So he is ungrappled. And he is going to say, surrender. But that's about all he can do. Hobgoblin. So he basically offers a surrender. This guy is dying. Still.
Oh, so it says like I thought he wants us to surrender.
Oh no,
So,
no.
sorry, I
he's
misunderstood.
basically sorry. He's basically like he shoots Robert. And he falls down to the dying. And he's like, I surrender. Just to give a little bit of spite before he tries to give up. So new round. At this point, do you want to accept his surrender, or are you just going to kill him? What are you going to do?
Oh, we still have invisible guy. I'm not sure what's
Yeah.
happening there.
You don't know where he went. But yeah, do you want to... Oh yeah, your invisible buddy. You know, he's probably helping from the shadows somehow.
Oh, he just tried to kill me and then surrender.
he did a PC move.
Yeah,
He
that is
attacked-
what happened. Yeah.
He attacked and then he's like, I give up, guys. Let's talk this out after.
Yeah, I
shooting
don't
him."
know. I think. How about we do another round of attacks, and if he's still alive, we'll accept this surrender.
Well, yeah. At this point, it's up to you guys. Do you want to end combat, accept the surrender?
I'm like honestly,
done.
Robert. After what he has done to Kaladin, he just
Um.
downed my friend, and now he surrenders. Fuck.
All right.
Check him out.
All right. So then, Nil, go ahead.
Niel's
What are you gonna
dead.
do? So this wizard is offering surrender, albeit after shooting Kaladin with a bunch of magic missiles. Giving him another level of exhaustion, unfortunately. So what do you
Yeah.
want to do, Nil? He did the adventurers... Oh, did Nil step away? Oh, he might be muted. Did the
Sorry,
adventurers peace treaty. It's like, let's talk this out, and then fires
Yeah.
at the enemy.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, promise of that. Where did I see the shadow like disappear?
So he kind of ran behind the
Okay.
tent and then just vanished. Like you're not sure where exactly
Okay.
he went. Almost like, you know, like you saw him disappear behind the tent and then you just didn't see him anymore. He could still be back there. You can't see the other side of the tent from here. Alright, so what are you gonna do?
Really need to save people, but I need to show where he is.
Grinkle is still down. You're not sure of his condition.
Yeah, that's the thing that's giving me pause. Because I can run over and spare the dying him.
And maybe spares the dying him and healing word Kaladin again if you have.
Yeah,
one.
but if I do that, that's my last spell slot, and I won't be able to fairy fire, which is what I was going to do to try and see that guy.
I don't think he's invisible. I think he just hit. He's just like it's not that he cast invisibility. He just used hide as an action.
I can
Alright, well.
move 25 feet up here to spare the dying Sprinkle.
Alright, so Grinkle, you are stabilized.
And
Alright.
I will use my bonus action to healing word at second level. Kaladin.
Alright, so Kaladin, you are also back from the brink again. As you open your eyes, you were down like on your knee, but yeah, you see as your vision clears, the caster kind of with his hands up now. So you gain 8, and you are prone. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna stand up and beat the hell out of this guy.
Alright, so as he is standing there in a giving up position, you just come up and bam, bam, just start punching him. Alright, yeah, 20 will strike him. For 9. He is very wounded, still up.
Bonus action attack. 13 hit?
13 will. He's out of spells, so he can't really do much.
Oh, wait, but I'm at like -4 now, right?
That's true. So that would actually miss him. As you're kind of struggling.
Yeah, so I'm just like super exhausted and I missed the second one.
And let me do a dex save to see if he dodges your grab attempt. Oh, he does. So he jumps out of the way of the grapple, but he is barely alive and says, "I have information that could be of value to you." That's it for Kaladin. Vale.
Is she not just
She's just
stabilized?
unconscious.
She's unconscious. Robert.
Robert. I don't know. I'll just kill him. Like honestly, I'm so pissed to what he has done.
You have 5 temp, by the way, Kaladin.
I cannot think straight. Like he may have some information, but he also maybe I'm just thinking if he has like an extra magic missile, he can just kill anyone here, and he's too dangerous.
True. He can shoot Cal again. All right. So you just stab him. And he will go down, ending the fight.
Yes, and
Alright, so
immediately after that.
yeah.
Okay, so can we end the fight now?
Yes, so I'm going to drop us out of combat. I'll assume
Okay.
all the down guys will just die, because I'm assuming you're not saving them, right?
No, I don't think we are.
Alright, so things are quiet. You don't hear anyone.
One thing that Robert, like immediately after this is done, just to avoid anything, like Robert will run here,
Yeah.
jump onto the tower, and grab the horn and put it in his bag, and then just to have, he just wants the horn to himself.
Is there
Okay.
the guy behind the tent?
No, the tent and the behind the tent are both empty. Actually, survival might tell you something here.
Oh, that's
you
Robert's job.
As you can
Yeah,
see,
I'll do this. Just let me. Alarm horn. How do you call this? Alarm horn. I will call
or
it.
warning horn. I just put.
Warning. Okay, warning horn is.
It's like 1 pound.
Well.
So yeah, give me a survival check, because there are some tracks there that might give you some info.
Mhm.
Oh, and actually, sorry. When you jump up into the tower, let's backtrack a little. You would see to the south of you, about 60 feet away, the guy, the monk guy who disappeared, is running away from the base. So he looks like he slipped out somehow.
Okay. That's bad.
Possibly,
he was.
possibly a teleport or something, which is what I would have revealed with your survival check.
I have long sword. How many shots can I get at him while he is running away? Longbow, yes.
Sure. I'll give you 2 rounds of shots as he's retreating before he can get behind like a hill or something. So
Okay.
Let's see. Can you take him down in 2 rounds of firing?
Let me think. I'm just wondering, what else do I have? Okay.
He actually does have a pretty good movement speed.
Yeah.
So once
Well,
he...
long. Yeah.
Okay. So longbow.
Let me check what else I have.
He doesn't look wounded yet, so it's going to be tough. Like well, he's slightly wounded, lightly.
I attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe it will be a nice one. Do I have to declare inspiration before attack or after?
Normal inspiration before.
Yeah,
Gain advantage.
normal inspiration. I'll use this. I'll use 2 inspirations for both shots.
Okay. So
I really want to get him.
So you all kind of see Robert suddenly start firing at something. Yeah, 21 will strike with the first shot.
And I will use superiority die on this damage. It is kind of maneuvering attack, but I just want the extra damage.
Okay. So an extra d8. 5 plus 6 is 11. Alright, that would put him to badly wounded. Now, you can only use inspiration once per short rest, so you would have to make the second shot at a normal roll. But he is badly wounded.
Let me try. I'll get back my inspiration. Damn.
Oh, so unfortunately, I think... Yeah, so that would miss him as he kind of veers off and disappears behind some hills.
I will use precision attack.
Oh, alright.
And then...
So another die spent. Yeah, 18 will strike. Oh, unlucky. So, unfortunately, 1 piercing would not be enough to bring him down. So he just rushes
Would
off.
8 be enough? Just...
8 would have been enough, yes. Even though I shouldn't tell you that.
But I'm not gonna do that.
So yeah, you see like Robert up there firing, and then he kind of curses and...
Wait, I'm
climbs
sorry,
back
what
down.
about Savage Attacker? Can you not reroll the
By
damage?
the way, you're right. Let me see if I can do it for only melee attacks, or can I do it for ranged? Let me... Yes, I forgot about Savage Attacker. With a weapon. Yeah, actually.
Alright, so you're re-rolling the 1.
I'm actually, like, can I retrospectively reroll both? Because I can have a little bit more on both of them.
It's once
Yes, I
per
totally
turn,
forgot.
I think. So you couldn't do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so let me try. So,
I guess you would have had both, although now we're kind of backtracking a little. I think you do kind of have to remember this stuff. I'll give you a re-roll on the 1, though. So if you roll good enough, you might be able to get him. Oh. So he is badly wounded, but unfortunately he would escape.
Good try.
Alright, so you come back
well,
down,
I'm going
kind
to
of
grab...
annoyed.
I'm going to grab my teammates, and we're gonna retreat right now.
Because also,
like, okay,
technically, I think you would still be charmed against him, so you might not even...
Yeah, actually, he was my friend.
He's
so
like, "Where's my buddy going?" I
Yeah,
completely forgot.
sure.
Like, "Hey, where's Jim going?" He's like, "Jim, we won. Where are you going?" But anyway, it's fine. We'll
Yeah,
say
we
for
won.
whatever reason, maybe he stopped concentrating, or there's no concentration. Maybe he just
But,
something knocked you
nothing
out of it.
changed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what are you gonna do?
grab my buddy and tell everybody if you need to look in these tents for something,
Yeah,
quickly.
let's. I think we have enough time, and I think no one is dying. Let's look into tents. Let's see what those hobgoblins have, especially Devastator. Yeah, and let's quickly search everything, and then go into and actually we need to bring our prisoners there as well.
So you would, and one more thing, you would actually hear an alarm going off in the south, but it's closer to the other base. So you think maybe their alarm is the other base being attacked. Your secondary
Okay,
hit.
so
So
The
you think,
druids, yeah.
yeah. So
So
you think
they
you might
didn't-
be safe up here because that guy has a while to get back to his people.
yeah, so it looks like druids did not manage to stop them from blowing the horn.
Yeah, possibly.
Pretty much.
There's an alarm going off. So you imagine the druids weren't as stealthy.
Okay.
But yeah, what are you gonna do? Your buddy Grinkle is still unconscious from the fireball.
Yeah, I'll
search
bring
the-
Grinkle to the hole.
You said you're searching around.
I'm first, like, I'm searching, kind of looting the Devastator and Captain, maybe.
All right. So
and searching the tent.
all right. So Nil, it looks like you approach the prisoners. They are still shackled, and they say, "Please help us out of these. Are you here to save us?"
You might be muted, Nil.
Nil's the strong, silent type. Just stoically stares at them.
Yes, they can see my sad face if I take my helmet off. Yes, you will know freedom this nightfall, and I go and look for the key. I'm guessing.
And they all happily thank you. So you would find the key on the Devastator as you undo all their chains. And they say, "Who are you all? What are you? Are you enemies of the Iron Tide?"
We're mercenaries.
Who sent
Charged
you?
with bringing peace to. Char did. Just the main thing. We've allied ourselves with, as I point over to the Ankeg, the druids of this area.
They seem a bit terrified by the large bug, but yeah, kind of nod
Yes.
uncertainly. He says,
Yes.
Is there some place for us to go that's safe? Can we get out of here?"
Unfortunately, we're going underground, and you're going to see a lot more of them. But do not worry, we will do that.
One bad thing. Now that your tunneler is dead, you're not sure you can go back. Because remember, the caves don't always last. Because they're through, like, loose dirt. So you might have to find another way back.
Okay.
Alright, but we'll hop over to Rob for a moment. You said you're searching the main guy, right?
Devastator and the Captain, yeah.
Okay. So Devastator actually has a bunch of stuff on him. Alright, so these are the obvious things he has. You would find the key on him as well. There's also a scroll on his belt, or his belt string.
Quarterstaff and heavy ropes. Is it something that, like, looks valuable? Like, you mentioned that, so it's not just normal dirty ropes, and is it something of?
I mean, the robes are decorated. They have like some nice stitching on them. They could be worth something to someone. It just looks like kind of maybe like a robe a noble might wear. If that makes sense. It's a little bit banged up from being in battle, and it's got some blood on it. But yeah, it's basically kind of like noble clothing.
Okay, I'll grab it. Devastator robe, and then we will.
So he has a scroll on him of spider climb, and a scroll of magic circle.
Mm.
Is anybody marking down those arcane
I
components?
am. Can you add it to Veil?
Yeah, I will.
So Vale is currently unconscious.
You're right.
Unless someone is healing her. I guess you could just
I
stuff
have-
it in her backpack.
Yeah, we can do that. But like, I feel we'll have to grab and drag Grinkle and Veil anyway, because we have no way of healing them.
Yeah, we will have to.
Alright, so that's on
That-
him. The captain would have
Healing potions. Healing potion.
Oh, I don't have any.
Wrinkle has a lot.
Okay.
So the
Yeah, we
captain,
probably-
Grinkle whispers from unconsciousness, healing potions. So the captain would have his great sword. He would have... I think they have breastplate. But let me check again. Goblins.
And each gets 30 gold from Devastator. So just if you could add it to Veil,
I will. Yep.
Grinkle, we'll just stuff it into their unconscious wallets.
That's passive
Healing
income right
potion.
there.
It's like reverse smugging. You put money in
Yeah.
after they go unconscious and like wake up very
Like this.
confused. Why am I richer? What happened? Alright, where is this guy? Oh, there he is.
Never
the
met her.
captain. So the captain would have half plate. He would have a great sword. He would have 5 javelins. And he would have 40 GP and a strange note.
Okay, 40 GP. I don't know. Let's
The note
just
is written
have
in
it
Goblin.
8 more GP each. Eight more GP, and I will add Captain's note for now, while no one can read it. And
Does anyone
half-plate.
or who's taking those scrolls?
I'll just give it to Vale. I think we'll just stuff it to her.
In her backpack.
All right, I'll mark
Alright.
it on her sheet.
Alright. So yeah, is someone taking his half plate?
Nil, do you want it? I think it's a
Uh,
little bit better than what you have.
I have splint mail at the moment.
I think half plate was better, wasn't it?
No.
Well,
Half plate's medium.
yeah, it's a medium armor. It's a very good medium armor, but splint is heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depends on
Mine's-
if you have the dexterity to benefit, right?
And I don't really, unless it's like, I don't think we should carry just an arm. It should be quite heavy.
You're right.
Yeah.
Somebody mark that 40 gold.
I'll just
We split it between each other.
8
Oh,
each.
Paladin, thanks for putting that healing potion in me. Oh, thank you. That was kind of you.
Do you have a healing potion?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
I
a
think
lot.
he had some. Let's see.
I
hope
have,
he
He's
has
actually
two.
wearing healing potion
3.
armor. He has healing potions as
have-
his armor.
have
Like, this
3,
is-
and
This
then I
was
can
a
heal
strange
also, and
defensive choice.
I have a lot of.
If they break, they
I have
just
a
go
greater
right in his
healing,
body.
3 normal. It's all taken normal.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will,
Alright,
I
so
will
you would
feed it to
notice
you.
if you are looking over him that he has quite a few potions, like on his belt.
Yeah, I'll force feed him one of them.
Alright, so you
doesn't
administer a
drown.
potion for 2d4 plus 2, so you would gain 10 from that.
Nice. Oh,
Head
Dan?
clears.
then does anyone else need any healing?
Yeah, we have a lady there.
I have healing.
Okay, remember you have 1 level of exhaustion. Veil.
Yeah, what's that do?
It gives you -2 to all rolls, and your speed is reduced by 5 feet, and that's per level of exhaustion. Alright, so Veil also regains consciousness and thanks you for keeping her from dying. She seems very unhappy from all the burns. Some nasty burns, though luckily nothing permanent.
Oh, it's a pity Anghag died.
Yeah, old Bessie. He's laying there with a bunch of stab wounds.
You get essence from him or something?
You can, if
It's
you
gonna
want to
take too
collect
long.
his essence. He hasn't been dead that long yet.
Veil,
Like good or bad?
Like,
I
we
suppose
might
Veil
as
will.
well.
Alright,
Yeah,
now
we might as
remind
well.
me, does anyone have nature training?
Wrinkle.
Wrinkle does?
Robert
Neil,
does.
Robert does. Oh.
Oh, okay, good. Well, so
I will-
then you would gather some extra essence. That would be...
I can take it. I've already been taking some.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's go.
So you
Okay.
gather
We already have some of that. We already have some mahal.
gather
Yeah.
some valuable nature type essence.
Let's also search
30
all
now.
the tents.
All right, there are a lot of tents, so that's gonna take some time. You okay
Well,
spending some time doing this?
Yeah, I think we should.
I think so.
Somebody should be a lookout. I will stay on the tower and look out.
Yeah, the prisoners seem very
Idea.
worried as they would
Yeah.
rather
Ask them
just
to
get
help.
out of here.
No, is there anything in the tents? Can I check the tents?
Can they help in half our time?
Did you dig up anything from the ruins?
He says, or one of them says, "Yeah, we had dug up a couple of things. I thought they all got sent back to the main camp, though.
Okay.
They have patrols come through here every now and then to check on us and kind of collect some of the things that we've found. Usually once or twice a day." He says
Okay.
the patrol, though, I'm guessing shouldn't be here for another few hours, so we do have some time, unless someone heard the commotion. It sounds like the
And
tower's
if we're
going
gonna
off.
long rest after, I'll give up my bardics for searching here. What?
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, are you gonna spend some time searching?
Yeah, but before we do, can you we surely had some agreement. We haven't discussed it, but we surely had some agreement with the druids about us getting back.
Well, that was supposed to be the Onkig, but it's dead.
Well, I'm just like, did we totally miss the possibility of Angheg dying?
Yes.
Yeah.
There might have,
Yeah.
because I don't think anyone discussed an alternate escape plan.
There
That
is a
said,
plan.
you could.
We
Yeah,
go to the other base
that's true.
and
You
hop
could
the road on.
go to where the druids are fighting, although that could be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, you don't know. Unfortunately, not even the druids thought of it, so, like, maybe they can find you later, but, yeah, you're not sure, like, if you should wait here, maybe they'll send someone to get you, or if you should go somewhere else.
Well,
I think we need to
we should-
search the place here, and then we go the hell out of here and hide somewhere and wait, like rest, and then try to connect with druids.
I
We are-
agree.
We are in no condition for a confrontation right now.
So give me, I'll take up to 2, I'll say perception or investigation rolls from the group.
I guess the 2 people who aren't exhausted, and you both get bardics if you want. I'll have 2 more.
Yeah.
Sure, and I'll guidance. If I
Show
can.
you what it's.
Yeah, we can do a break, sure. Why don't we do a 10-minute break before we roll that?
For ability check, you can reroll the bardic.
Remember,
You have
being
advantage on your bardic.
exhausted is only a -2, so you might not always want to choose the exhausted person over someone who has a big bonus. Because that's only, well, I guess for Kaladin it would be -4, but,
I don't. Yeah, that's true.
Alright, well, let's do a 10-minute break. You guys can discuss who you want to do those checks.
Perfect.
Okay.
as you are working together, searching around this place.
I'm back. Anyone else?
Hey. Drinkle, are you back?
I'm here.
Okay. Then can you post it in chat? Then we are all back.
Oh.
All back. Okay. Then it's all of us.
Cool.
Yeah, so who's doing the rolls?
I think I
Is it
should. I have
perception?
+4.
I'm at -4 right now, so I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
I've got a +3 perception. If we're doing that. Or is it investigation?
It's perception, or I think it's a choice.
Okay. Do we have to wheel out Vale?
Yeah, I think that's me and Nil then.
Yeah,
Let's,
okay. Oh, I've also got
let's
Vale.
wait for Lou to come, and then we'll do this.
Yeah.
But then we both will have both in this bardic inspiration and guidance.
Yes.
I do have it should be mentioned that Vale has a 16 portent.
Ah, actually, yeah, that's good.
And a 10, which I could probably have used.
I think
on
we
an enemy
used
at
one
some
of those
point.
though.
No, I don't think we have.
We used once. I think we used a portent last time, or was it? Did we change it to silvery barbs, or was that something else?
We never used a portent. I rolled the portents.
Then we didn't use it.
Somebody asked me like, what about portents? I was like, yeah, I haven't rolled them yet, and so we rolled them, but we never used them. Just remember, I have to decide to use it before we make the roll. So if you want to use it, you gotta let me know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably pretty good to use a 16 on someone.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we might as well use it. It would be 20 for me.
I forgot. You
Well,
guys did have a druid who led you here, so he would still be down there.
oh, okay.
So you do
Can
have
we
one
like
back.
knock on the dirt, like stomp on the pit?
Oh, he's still down there. He just didn't fight with you. So he would just be
Oh, thank
waiting.
goodness.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay.
it so much easier.
Probably
I
things
forgot.
are going great.
Yeah, we kind of we didn't bring Unhag ourselves.
Yeah, so he can get you back.
But let's do it like this. Robert will get 16 portent from Vale. With +4, it is 20.
Well, that's it. Oh, yeah, we did get her up. Yeah. Okay, so you use the 16.
Yes. I have +4, so it is 20. And then, if like, do you need me to roll additional stuff with the
Yeah.
guidance and stuff?
Yeah, roll it. Get the highest number you can.
Okay, then let's roll. I will roll. This will be from nil, and this will be bardic inspiration. So it's 26.
Um,
20.
Oh. And 27.
what's the D4?
Guidance. Can I guidance it, or?
So this would be a longer thing, so guidance would work. You would be able to bardic inspiration though.
Okay, so 23, 20.
23 and 25 then.
Okay.
We both have.
You can reroll the bardic if you want.
So 20,
Advantage.
25 is your highest. Let me see what you found. And you already distributed the other things I listed, right?
Yep.
Yep,
Okay.
we've got the scrolls and the gold.
And I have like a robe and stuff that we will identify later.
So
If it's
finds
magical.
an armory of sorts in one of the tents, a bunch of long swords, some chainmail armors, some rations, you would find some pickaxes and shovels.
We could dig our way back.
Some rope, and let's see.
I say we arm the slaves.
Yeah, with at least with longsword.
Does anyone have
Well, you
history?
put chainmail. I do, yes.
Alright, so there's an old dwarven statue, which you would recognize as being Tharian in nature. You would guess... statuette, it's like a small statue. You'd guess it's worth about 150 GP to the right person.
Okay. Nice.
Let me check something. Okay. Give me wish list rolls. So everyone but Nil and Grinkle, because you guys got your items already.
D20?
Yeah, D20 roll from the
Yeah, but-
other players who are here.
But I want more. Baloo, I want more.
You want me
Well,
to roll for Vale?
No, Vale's not here. It's only for people who are here. So it would be Kaladin. What? Did I hear something screech?
That was Kaladin.
Oh,
That wasn't me. I didn't screech.
Guys, that was Steph, by the way, if you guys were wondering.
that was Vale from
Your
from
long
Beyond
lost
not
D&D
being here.
player.
Oh, was it? Nice. Alright, so Kaladin, give me a D100 roll.
Awesome.
Okay.
69. Nice.
Nice. Alright, let's see.
So I should mention something about my wish list. I have one item that's on there in different rarities. The
Eldritch Tattoo.
the Eldritch Claw tattoo normally just comes in the +1 variant, but I didn't know if you would allow like me to find rarer versions of it, because if possible, it's basically like a +2 hand wraps, but it does a little bit extra something. If you would allow, I would like to be able to find rare versions of it. I didn't know if you would allow it, so I put that little bracket
You
there.
would have to research that. But you would find.
Wasn't there a rule that we'd only, at least this was at least when we were creating our wish list, that we just get one item per rarity in a wish list?
Generally speaking, you're supposed to only do 4 items, and if you want to add more, you have to spend story points.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you have a bunch on there, Cal.
My bad. I didn't know that was the rule. I just
Yeah, usually you
Figure,
want to do like a common, uncommon, rare, and very rare. And if you want to add more, you can spend a story point for each item you want to add.
okay. For if you, we'll just curate the list then.
Well, I'm just gonna roll for it for now, but yeah, moving forward, like cut it down to 4 or 3 at this point. But yeah, I already rolled, so I'm just gonna use what I rolled. Okay. So in the shaman's tent where he came out of, there's like a couple of things in there that look like more implements, like a wand and an amulet, though something that catches your eye is a strange-looking belt, which has a very... does anyone have leatherworking tool knowledge?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it is a very particular
No.
looking like type of leather to it. Doesn't look like normal leather, but like looks like a big leather belt. And you would also find in the shaman's room there is a chest with 300 GP, but it is old world coin. So the coin would have minting that you wouldn't recognize. I'll say with history, you would know that it's Tharian coin. So from a society long past.
I will, I think I was usually carrying those things. I will just add it. Like old world coins, 300.
Okay, so it would weigh the same as normal coin, which is 50 per pound. So you put it in your pack?
I will put it in my pack, and then if we are somewhere where we can change it for normal gold, I'll do that and distribute.
Alright, who's taking the belt?
I don't know. Paladin, looks like you have something.
Your
I think
trousers
it's
are baggy.
perfect.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that.
Your
You know,
trousers
during that
are
fight,
baggy.
my pants almost fell down, so that might be.
It did.
Need a
Who
new
knows?
belt.
It looks maybe like it might be valuable, so I'm not gonna put it on just yet until we find out what it is.
Vale says, I can identify it for you, given time.
It's a good idea. We should do that when we get a moment to breathe.
Yes.
But that's all the stuff you have here, and of course that strange note in Goblinoid.
Yeah, let's deal with it.
Spell has comprehend
Does
language.
Vale have comprehend languages prepared? Because maybe there is something we would like to read while here. Maybe it says about a cache or something.
I'm not sure, does she?
Can someone check if she has comprehend language?
Well, if she has it as a spell, you can cast that as a ritual unprepared as a wizard.
Indeed.
Is that a first or second level?
First, I think.
Well, she only has first anyways, because she's multi-classed. She does not have it. She does. No, she does. How long does it take?
10 minutes if it's not.
Yeah, well, what's the normal casting time?
An action.
Alright, so if she has it prepared, she can just do it instantly as a spell, or she can take 10 minutes to cast it.
Do you want her to take 10 minutes?
I think we were searching and doing stuff here, so probably she could have casted it while we were searching and looting the place.
Oh,
Right.
for the note, right? To
Yeah,
comprehend
we
goblin.
know. We just want to read the note and make sure that we don't miss anything.
Alright, so she is spending her time doing that. Give me an investigation check.
From Vale?
Yeah. DC 15. Alright. So she reads the note. She says, it looks like just some inventory of the things that the Iron Tide discovered. I don't see anything, too special about it.
Discovered artifacts in this while digging.
She
Or
nods.
what do you mean?
She says, "Yeah, while where their people were digging over there, it looks like there was an inventory over the last few days."
Let's take it with us.
She nods.
Let's take the note.
All right.
Maybe it will mean something to us.
All right. So you take the note. It's been about 10, I'll say 20 minutes since the battle, so it's about 4:30. No one has shown up in that time. What do you want to do?
Let's get the hell out of here. We just need to rest, I think.
We gotta get out of here.
Give the prisoners the long swords and the chainmail.
So the
Can they work?
The prisoners can use
chainmail.
them, but they don't have the proficiencies. I'll say 2 of them do have the proficiencies to use them because they're former soldiers, but the other 4 would be at disadvantage. So
Okay.
you have 2 military with you, and 4 of them are are
We might as
civilians.
well just give it to them, and maybe they can sell it later, and this will be their
All right. So we'll say
to get some money.
they kind of arm up while you guys are doing that.
I'll help them start up a new life.
A couple of them, if you guys didn't take any of the food, they're just going to grab it all.
Yeah,
They don't know when their
yeah.
next meal is coming, so they take all the rations. All right, so one of them, as you're about to leave, says, "Are you sure we can trust these druids underground? We'll be pretty helpless down there. I mean, we could just go out the gate and rush off into the countryside to get out of here."
Mm,
They're trustworthy.
Another
we
one
wouldn't
says,
have,
"But there are more of our people in chains. We have to try to free them all." And he says, "Well, if we're killed trying to free them, it will have all been for naught. I mean, realistically, the Iron Tide have so many, and there are only a few of us."
this is not the first attack on Iron Tide by us, and we will do more, and we will free more.
All right, give me a persuasion.
Ooh, I was not planning, but okay.
So they seem hesitant, but they're gonna go along with you, because running off into the wilderness alone sounds like a bad idea. All right, so you are moving through the underground, heading back to the druids. Again, the people you saved seem very wary, not too comfortable with all this. But it would take you, I don't know, a couple of hours moving through the underground. And I'll say you get back to the druid lair, I don't know, by about, was it 6? Was our 4 when you left? So it'd probably be about 6:30 when you come back. The druid would turn into an ankheg and dig for you. Alright, so you're back at the druid lair. Again, these people are kind of uncomfortable being in a cave, but happy they're freed. What do you want to do? Doesn't look like all the war parties are back yet.
Yeah, we should probably wait and see what happened to the other group.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to pass time here?
Yeah, probably try to short rest while we're doing it.
Yeah.
Alright. So... I guess Vale will identify that item for you.
Oh yeah, with the ritual.
So it is a dragon hide belt.
Ooh,
It's
+2.
Item which your people, or that you are probably aware of, can be quite valuable to monks.
Wow, that is awesome. Cool.
Very cool.
I kind of forgot what it did. I just got it off of a list online, but that's awesome. It's the saving throw DCs of key features.
And key, you can regain key as well.
Yeah. Very cool.
Very cool.
All right. Are any of you talking to each other during this time, or is anyone doing anything?
I guess we would, ask the druids, or specifically Kaladin would say, make sure you let us know when they're back. We want to know how it went.
Who are you talking to?
What if we're back at the base? Just one of the druids.
Oh, okay. So, who is there with you? So there are some druids. Also, Tavi is there. So she's happy that you're back. She'd ask you, how it went, what happened, and I assume you just tell her the story.
Yeah. About Devastator and how devastating he was.
She says,
He was
well,
very-
Nice.
How he
Nice.
destroyed 3 of us with 1 spell.
magic users can be very dangerous. I know that some of the elders in my tribe are a little more than frail, older people. Still in pretty good shape due to being druids, but the real danger comes from their magical connections to the land. Suddenly, one moment you're fine, then the next, huge roots are crushing you. It's bearing down on you, holding you in place. She says, I wouldn't want to fight a spellcaster, ever. She says, I don't know how good I'll be at doing that sort of thing. My first try, and she just kind of seems sad. Says, I must learn to control magic better.
Don't worry, Tavi. Magic is not the be-all and end-all. The majesty of the night allowed me to survive as I listed off all the things that you threw at me. You only need to have faith.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage. She seems like she feels a bit better, nodding. She says, well, the night certainly is majestic. Alright, so an hour would pass. Go ahead and spend a short rest if you wish.
I would.
And we get
Rest.
Grinkle, the Song of Rest?
Yep.
Is it a resource or does it happen?
Oh, it just happens on Twitter.
So roll a d6, Grinkle. So everyone who spends hit dice will gain an extra 1 hit point.
Thank me later.
So I get a total of 10.
One hit dice or 1 hit point?
1 extra hit point.
I think he's still
if
on
you spend
secret
hit
roll.
dice. Oh yeah, he rolled a 1 to me.
Ah, okay.
So
I'm still
each
doing
of
the
you,
GM, sorry.
yeah, your GM rolling, but each of you that spent hit dice would gain an extra 1 from his song. He didn't play
And I
the
would
best
take
song.
that time.
It was a little,
No, put some more effort into it, Green.
It's
Jeez.
paint. It's a paint show on the wall.
yeah.
Like a story out of paint.
I would take that time to attune to the belt as well.
All right.
Nice.
So after the hour, or shortly after, the druids would arrive back. They would say our attack was a success, and the camp was fairly decimated. We were able to take out another group of reinforcements as well, and then we retreated. So, complete success on our end. What about you?
Mostly. One of the sneakier hobgoblins got away.
Well, it's less than desirable. Most likely your allies will know soon what you've done then.
Yeah.
What about you? We heard an alarm from your side when you were there.
Says yes, we weren't the quietest, and they had patrols in the area, so The patrols alerted the tower, which brought more reinforcements, but it ended up working out because we were able to ambush another group.
Wow.
'Cause
So
we
it was
lost,
a massive success.
Yeah, we lost some of our Ankegs, but none of our druids, thankfully. So, all in all,
This is
a good start.
Very lucky.
very good news. I mean, we must have hurt them, a lot. We took their slaves. We took out at least 3 different groups, 2 at the camp and plus 1 patrol. I feel like we really done a lot of damage to them today.
Agree. Worked, everyone.
Look what I've got. And Robert takes a horn out of the bag. And he said, we probably can use it as a distraction next time we attack.
Nice. A big horn.
Fedloy, or actually I'll say it's Kavlin, the younger one, will nod. So yeah, that will definitely come in handy for tactical things. He says there's another camp. I'm guessing they will either guard it or move its content elsewhere. But for now, I guess celebration. Enjoy the evening. He says there is still the chance that they might try to attack us directly down here, but we would be at a massive advantage if they sent troops down into the caves. So I don't think they're going to do that.
Did you recover any of their slaves?
Says, they actually ran away, the slaves. They had escaped out of the fort when we made the distraction. For some reason, they weren't fully chained, so I think they are in the surrounding forest somewhere. He says, we were going to go look for them, but we worried that staying there too long could be dangerous. So unfortunately, we were not... I mean, it does not surprise me, he says. Most are afraid of the sight of huge bugs tearing through humanoids. They probably didn't know if they could trust us.
True. That makes sense.
Says they might still be in the forest, but it could be dangerous to go back right now and look for them.
Yeah, you're right.
Tavi would say, but if they are, then their time is limited. They could be killed by animals or recaptured. He says, well, I mean, sometimes these things happen in war, Tavi.
Like, I would imagine those people, like, if they are from the land, they know how to handle themselves, and they know how to forage, they know how to make shelter. I'm sure they'll be okay.
Well, at least they have each other, but I would have rather them be reunited with the other slaves.
Alright, well, what do you... Yeah.
I was thinking, guys. So we attacked 2 camps with limited success, but I think it was successful. The fact that some got away and that the horn was blown, I think it is like there was very little chance that we would manage to do it 100% unnoticed. So now they know that we have been attacking their camps, and it's very likely that they will be protecting another camp much better, because it's a no-brainer. There were 3 camps, 2 of them were attacked. They would probably attack the second one. What can we do that doesn't follow this pattern? I was thinking we need to break the pattern and do something unexpected right now, and not to go for the 3rd camp, because this would be something that they would expect from us.
We could target patrols and try to ambush them.
We could attack their base.
And
go straight for Orcard.
It may be too early, I think, but let's... Yeah, but that's an option. We could go for watchtowers as well.
Yeah.
Or
do we know how many people is in a watchtower? Like how many forces in any given watchtower?
No. If we get the horn blown outside, that may get the hobgoblins inside to leave, and then we may have an easier time with Orcard. That's what's left.
When you moved past the tower, there was only one guy on watch up there.
Okay. So towers aren't necessarily like a good way to injure their forces, but patrol definitely would be.
What are these towers you speak of? Kavlin says.
The watchtowers.
Says I don't know much about their setup, or the towers' positions.
Sorry, go ahead.
I feel that giving Orcard more time is not the wisest.
Tabby says, there are those boxes, Elder. Maybe the resources could help in the war. Says, I already said, Tabby, we're not going to disturb those.
Come on, man! We're losing people here. We gotta use everything we can to finish it.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh yeah.
He says, losing people? Our first attack was a huge success. Who have we lost?
Also, we need at least 1 day to fully recover. We can't attack again today.
So that is true, though. We can't necessarily rely on continued success. Still feels so strange disturbing those ancient relics. I mean, who knows if what's in them would even be useful to us.
What do you suggest?
We're checking out.
Give me another persuasion, Grinkle.
Whoa.
14. Just seems wrong to disturb those relics. I mean, well.
I think
Abby
it's
says,
12,
well,
by the way.
one of them is... Oh yeah, that's right. -2. She says, one of them has been stolen by the hobgoblins already. I mean, what if they come down and try to steal more of them? He says, well, if they were foolish enough to come down again now that we know they are enemies, they will not be able to retreat with them. You saying anything else, Crinkle?
Well, what do you have any other options then? Like we need some help. Some help here.
He says, well, again, I don't know. We've had a rousing success our first battle. I'm not sure where you're getting this. We need help.
Orcard's going to strike back.
We
hard.
barely made it out of there.
He didn't become the leader of the Iron Tide by being bad at warfare. And if we lose this war, leaving these boxes intact, that's not if there's something in there that could help us, they're just going to plunder them when we're dead anyway, and that doesn't help anyone.
Guys, let's think about this way. I have been thinking about it myself. I don't believe we will be able to just kill all of them. There are too many. What we can do is what we have done so far. Hit and run, and every time we succeed in our attack, it undermines Orcard. And from what we've heard after we have been, like when we were talking to him, there are already questions. Like there are his allies who are questioning his leadership. So the more we do this, and maybe we just kind of put a little bit of seed of doubt in his allies, and this thing may just crumble and implode, because many of those hobgoblins don't want to be here, and Orcat is the one who brought them here, and if he continues failing on battlefield, it can help us, and we may not have to kill them all.
Yeah, I think every time we weaken their forces, we give them more of a reason to leave. It's their losses will be too great to continue.
Not
But
and not
Orcard
just
must
reason
take
to
it.
leave, but just maybe reason to leave despite Orcard's orders. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, you're thinking like they will start fighting amongst themselves and disobey him.
Yes, exactly. Because
If it comes to that point, they might just remove him entirely.
that's fine. And I remember talking to them. There were a lot of his allies that didn't want to be here, and they thought that being here is a mistake. That's what I got after our conversation with Orcard and his people.
Well, also,
And-
I think there were others that wished he would take more drastic measures, like full on, just take the entire city. Like, no more of the small sieging.
One thing we should keep in mind, Val says, is most likely now he's going to send word to commence the attack or reinstate the attack on Char.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we betrayed him, so he's not gonna let that stand. I'm sure in 3 days' time, once his messenger gets there, Char will once again be sieged.
So we have 3 days.
That's also another option. I mean, we're taking the fight right now on their base, but if we want to protect Char and he's going to continue the siege, we could also do operations actually to try and take out some of their.
Then we would lose our advantage of having our druid as allies. Druids, because they would not like. I don't think we would be able to travel underground.
I think we keep Char doing what we're doing. We go block off. If they're gonna attack Char, then we go attack the parties attacking Char. We just keep this up. It's gonna take some time.
Well,
I don't think it's an instant solution. We're gonna have to work on this for a little, and then it'll be okay.
yes, they have that group led by Graves at Char, and once he gets message of our betrayal, he'll probably just attack the town again. But it is 3 days' journey from here to there, so I definitely don't think we should, necessarily run away from here and go back, unless you all think that's the best course of action.
And also, if they continue attacks, it would just go to whatever was already happening. And Char got a week of rest. They maybe managed to get some food inside. They get some breathing room.
Yeah.
So it was not for nothing.
Agree.
Yeah, I think our fight is here. Our fight is actually here, and we need to stay here and to continue whittling them down. And now I actually think that
I still think our best bet is creating and luring Orcard into a advantageous place for her.
I think this would be very dangerous. Imagine how much problems we had with only one devastator and with very little. We almost did not make it in our previous fight.
Also, I feel like there are already people looking to take Orcard's place. We kill him, it's not necessarily going to stop the army from doing what they want to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Unless people who take over are the ones who want to leave.
Yes.
True, yeah, that is true.
Which we cannot guarantee.
Well, we know one of his guard has reservations. He would maybe join us. And with the Yankee as allies, we stand a better chance than we did in that throne room. Especially if we were able to tunnel underneath it and drop them all into a place.
Wonder if we can get this guy to talk to him somehow, to maybe try to
Yes,
convince him to help us overthrow Orkard,
Yes. Another
together
fact we have to remember
with druids and with some of his people.
Orkard's assassin.
This is I know nothing. Like I actually know nothing what to expect of this draw, with this dark elf.
How mercenary do you reckon she is?
Ah.
If we promise a greater sum, she could also help us kill him.
Get her and a couple others. You're thinking they're against him.
And but the problem is getting to talk to them. But
Yeah. But direct confrontation with Orkard would be very difficult. Like I can feel that he's powerful, and also he has his mage next to him, and the mage. I would imagine he's more powerful than the one we fought. Yes, we fought today, and even the one we fought today, like he almost destroyed us.
However, we know that there will be a mage this time round. We can better prepare, and most of the time we were spent trying to stop them alarming for reinforcements.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, if you are ready, we can try to pass the evening, or do you want to RP and discuss it some more?
I think we need to just decide what do we want ourselves, because we are not sure.
Yeah, you can either do a vote, maybe someone just makes a call. What do you think is best?
Well, here's the two options I see. We continue assaulting patrols here, which I think we should do that, but also a little bit of a nuance take. If we could convince the druids to assist us in who is the leader that was over the assault on Char? What's his name again?
Orkard.
No.
Oh, Captain Graves?
The other.
Yeah, Captain Graves. If we could at any point, like, hey, we're helping you here, now it's time for you to help us defend our home, and convince them to help us assault Captain Graves directly, I think that's an easier target than Orkard, but also a super valuable one for us to take.
Yeah, however, we are already in here, is the thing.
Yeah,
Getting back in here will not be
Captain Greaves is like 3 days away from here.
Yeah, it would be a large-scale operation, like a multi-day thing, but, you know, it's not impossible. I think that is definitely a possibility. And it's what our focus should be, because we're not trying to... I mean, we're helping the druids, but our ultimate goal is not to protect the druids alone, but to protect our people as well.
Yes, and that's... So I want to say we have like 3 days before we should make a move, because that's when stuff will get mobilized. Because he may not even already know or have a suspicion. Well, yeah, he's probably made his way back.
But to do what I'm suggesting, we have to convince the druids to help us do that, and I don't know if they'll be down with that. We might have to help them first before they'll help us do that. You know, like continue to help them build their trust.
We can do that on the way back to Char. We've got to head that way anyway. But we're currently inside, as close to Orkard as we can get.
Helping druids means getting rid of Irontide, and this is like if we help druids, we're done.
What do you mean?
Currently, we are helping druids, and druids want Irontide gone. If we help druids, there will be no Irontide. So we are already doing, it's not like we are helping druids. We are both interested in Irontide going away.
I just don't think that the druids will necessarily want to attack the ones that are attacking Char. They're more interested in the ones that are attacking their
and I think if we deal with the ones here, the ones attacking Char will not continue.
Yes.
And maybe let's make their situation so dire so that they will have to call for reinforcements from the ones attacking Char.
True. What I was also thinking was that taking out the force, or at least very damaging the force that Graves has, would also have the same effect, and I think it would be an easier target than the people here. Because if we take out the force that is sieging Char, right, or at least highly damage them, right, then their whole reason for being here to siege Char, right?
Yeah.
Would be, null. So it might be forced to
It
retreat.
actually makes sense. It makes sense because if we destroy Graves with his team, then first of all, there will be no one to attack Char.
Yeah.
Second, if they want to continue attacking Char, they would have to pull people away from here, which effectively means same as killing enemies here.
Yep, I agree.
I actually think this is... I like this idea. I like this idea, and this would be also a bit of like this tactical move, because now they expect us to attack third base,
Yeah,
and we just won't.
you're right. Yeah, that's actually kind of genius. But we need the druid's help for this because we need to get out of this base safely and be able to come back here safely.
Yes.
And for that, we need the druids, right?
And
So-
maybe they can. Maybe
gonna
this
take at least
young
6
girl can
days,
come
though.
with us.
Yeah. Tabby, you mean?
Yeah, Tabby. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, first we need to talk to them about it and convince them. But that's the plan that I think is the
that's
wisest.
a good idea. And Nil,
Like
you will
it.
have opportunity to show Tabby the world. While we are moving back to Char direction.
I feel like we're just letting this opportunity slip through our fingers. The 6 days is what we give him to prepare.
Well, the thing is like I was mentioning, I think that this attacking their base directly or their outpost at this point is going to be, it's like what Robert said. This is what they're expecting now, right? Because we just hit 2 of their bases. We had the element of surprise this time. Without the element of surprise, it's gonna be super hard. So we need to do something unexpected, is what I think. And also not just unexpected, but also protecting Char, which is what we ultimately want to do.
I'm with Callan in here. I think this is actually a good idea to just to move away, continue. But because those are the same hobgoblins, same hobgoblin forces. Those are the forces that will eventually come
Really,
to Char if.
Just one moment, I just wanted to check in because Grinkle hasn't said much. Is there anything that he would be saying to all this, or is he just kind of keeping quiet and listening?
He's just listening, like he's taking in all the ideas. Everyone's spitting
Alright.
out ideas.
Just wanted to give you a chance to
Oh.
speak in case you wanted to say something.
Oh, all good.
All right,
Well, yeah,
go
and I
ahead,
would
guys.
say to Grinkle, if we do decide to attack Graves' forces, we would rely on you for negotiations with the druids. So your opinion matters, just as much as anyone else's here.
No, I know. I just it's hard to say. We're really trying to nitpick. I think a little too much. I think no matter what we choose, I think it'll work. I think it's gonna be tough no matter what. So
I like the confidence.
it's gonna happen. Like we
Sure,
either go
whatever,
now
let's
and
just
we
do
push a little
something.
harder,
Actually,
or we try to regroup and have a bit of a
even
stronger
better.
hit.
There may be something even better now. I think if we ask druids to help us, we can get to Char much faster. Like, I know they have magics and stuff, and probably with druids' help, we can just move faster, and we can get there faster than 3 days.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well,
I feel like
that
digging the
one-
whole way there is slower.
That one druid did say he had some way of moving through the trees.
Exactly.
Oh, you're right. Oh, can we ask Tabby?
Sure. Well, yeah, I'll say, okay, so you go over. Tavi is, I'll say, maybe mixing some potion stuff together. She smiles as you all approach. She says, "Oh, hello, friends."
We are right now discussing the next move that we want to make. We'd like to know a little bit more about this magic that you guys possess to move between the trees.
Oh, well, not me. I mean, I think Fedloy is the only one who can actually do it. Even Kavlin isn't as powerful. Isn't powerful enough to do something like that. But
Do you know anything about how it works, or would we have to ask him directly?
oh, you'd have to talk to him. My knowledge of nature magics is limited, but I have seen him do it, where he just opens up some kind of gateway in the roots of a tree and steps through it to go somewhere else. I don't know much about how it works, though.
Well, we would like to talk to him about it. Could we request audience?
I think he is over in one of the root farm areas. If you want to just go talk to him, I think he's just harvesting some food.
Absolutely. So
Alright.
yeah, as long as everyone else is cool with that.
So you
I think
go
it's a good idea.
to speak with Fedloy, who does have a bunch of roots he's gathered. He says hello, welcomes you. And you said you were going to ask him about his teleportation ability?
Yes.
Yeah.
Says, well, I can move from trees. I can move through a tree to another tree I am familiar with. It's sort of the druid's way of quickly moving around the earth. He says the root system of Gaian is deeply connected, and those powerful enough can use it to quickly transverse the terrain.
Okay. Well, I know this might be a
Yeah.
stretch, but what trees are you familiar with? I'll show him on a map. Like, this is where Graves Outpost is. This is where Char is. We are
nods.
right now discussing like the possibility of.
He says, I
an
know of
assault
Char. I've been to the area, and yes, I know of the trees there. I could move there quickly if I wanted to.
Are you able to take people with you?
He says, yes, I can bring people through the gateway as well.
That could be immensely valuable. We have a proposition, a plan.
Mention something.
Yes.
We
We want to help to get to where right now?
What'd you say? Greg?
Where are we trying to get to with this guy?
We want to convince him that attacking Graves' outpost and attacking his forces is the smartest, and also will also help him protect his home. Hurting them hurts this base as well.
He says, so I can...
Yeah, because those are reinforcements that they would not get, and...
Yep.
Yeah.
Says, well, I can create a gateway that lasts for a minute. During that minute, any one of you or any number of people could move between the two gates, connecting one tree to another. So
That's
I
perfect.
could move quite a few people if I wanted to.
Yeah.
He says, but
Let's do that.
where or why do you wish to go back to Char? I thought we were agreed that we would be fighting the Iron Tide here.
No, you're right. That's a part of this plan. We're suggesting.
Like to go against Graves.
Who?
Yes.
Graves Outpost. Do you know of it?
Says, no, I don't know of this Graves. Who is he?
He's one of their big deal Iron Tide man, and we wanna try to get a head start on taking him out, but we gotta act quick because
He leads
all of
the
us kinda
encampment close
sprung
to
a leak.
Char.
He
Yeah.
says,
So he's going to start resuming attacks in however long it takes the
I see. So
messages
you wish
to
to
reach him.
so you wish to help save your people from his wrath because you've betrayed Orcard.
Yes, but we
Graves is
also
strong.
believe that this has.
Yeah, but we want to also.
This will also help you here as well. The
Alright,
reason that they're outposted here is because they want to assault Char. If we make that assault impossible, they have no reason to stay here and attack you.
Alright, give me persuasion checks up to 2 of you who've been speaking.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. I don't know if anyone's going to be at 25.
That's pretty decent.
He
For a
Pretty
minus
good.
1.
nods. Or wait, 23 because of the -2.
Oh, wait,
This is,
is that not a nat?
what you rolled? You rolled
20 minus 1.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but then you still have -4 from that, so that would be a 15.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That sucks.
Oh, I mean, 15's fine. It's just not a 23. So he would think a moment and say, well, we do certainly owe you for all of your help to us, and I understand your wish to keep your people safe. And as if you say this would be a tactical blow to the Iron Tide, this might be worth our investigation. He says, certainly, I believe I can make a portal for you. He says, though, this type of magic is very powerful and I can only do it once a day. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to come back. Or whenever, or wait, sorry, not tomorrow, because they already used it today. He says, I could use it tomorrow and then I could bring you back the day after.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or
He
you
says,
said it's open for a minute.
yes.
Okay.
I assume what you're
It'll be
doing
enough.
on the other side takes longer than a minute.
Much longer.
Maybe not. Oh no, maybe
Not
not.
always.
Yeah.
He says, I probably don't know any trees near this Graves' camp. Unfortunately, my knowledge of the forest is not that widespread.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He says, but I'm happy to make this portal for you if it will help.
Well, we think you're smart. We wouldn't have come to you if we had a bad idea.
Kind of arches an eyebrow and he says, I suppose that's fair. Well,
I think that's the plan then. Is everybody in agreement?
Yeah, let's rest, and in the morning, first thing in the morning, we move, we destroy graves, and we come back, and then think what we do next.
Vale says, and it probably doesn't need to be mentioned, but if we can get there quick enough, he will not know of our attack on Orcard and will still think us allies. I'm not sure how I feel about that, though. This is getting a little bit into the realm of betrayal.
Well,
We're
when
at
it
war.
comes to when it comes to saving lives, it doesn't weigh heavy on my conscience to lie to a tyrant.
She says, maybe. All right.
But I would still prefer to just confront them openly and not dagger to the back.
Yes, exactly. I mean,
Yeah, we will.
They might bring
now.
us into their camp as allies, and then if we turn on them and just slaughter them, it just sits poorly with me. She says.
I think we just need. We may ambush them, but let's not do any funny business with get going into their camp and then sitting and drinking whatever beer with them and then attacking them. Nah, this is not noble.
Well, suit yourselves. Fedloid, do you... This may be a little bit more of an ask from you, but would you have any interest in committing some of your own forces to help us with this assault?
How many of my forces do you need? What sort of force does the Iron Tide have there?
I don't think it's a lot, right?
Another Ankeg would be nice.
An Ankeg, or maybe Tabby wants to join, and I just look at her.
Oh, actually, can I send large creatures through my portal? That's a good question.
Disgusting.
Alright, calm down. Yeah, it doesn't say a size limitation. That's interesting. You can send, whatever size you want, I guess. Doesn't specify the size of the portal either. Alright, well, yeah, we'll just say the Ankegs would require one of my druids go with you. Perhaps Tabby. She seems to have taken a liking to your group. I mean, she's...
that would be awesome.
She's
The
not
feeling is mutual.
as experienced commanding the Ankegs, but I think they would still listen to her. So... Yeah, I could send, I'll say maybe 3 Ankegs with you. And if you could not get them killed, I would appreciate it. But obviously, these sorts of situations, they do often require some sacrifice.
Treat them as our allies.
Yeah, Nil will protect them with his aura.
He says, as long as we have our queen, we can, bring in more Ankegs. It just takes time. Quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
So losing a lot of Ankegs. They can be replenished, though not anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, this will be a great help. We greatly thank you for this. Genuinely.
Says I thank you for helping us as well. As I said, don't know what these hobgoblins would have done if you hadn't shown up to help us fight them off. So, no, I do appreciate you and your help in this venture.
Yeah, good.
He says, right. Well,
So
tomorrow.
think about it. Think about it. Now, when they expect us to attack another camp, we don't. So you will get some breather because I'm pretty sure they will divert some of their forces to another camp or maybe even to their main base.
Yeah, they're in defense.
Expecting an attack. And it means you have some free time now.
As well, we'll keep an eye on things down here. It's always possible, as was said, that they could attack us down in the tunnels. But tomorrow, then, I will make the portal, send some Ankegs with you and Tavi, and hopefully you will be successful in your venture there. He says, Once you finish, how much time do you think you need to take care of these hobgoblins? How many days?
I think 1 should be enough if everything goes fine.
He says, all right, well then I can reopen the portal the next day and meet you at the tree where I left you. How close? I assume you want to be right near Char?
Can we describe the farmstead? Has he seen any of the farms, or has he not been out there in a while?
He says, the trees I know of are mostly around Char, because I had traveled there a few times to keep tabs on the town's development. So, I just have a few closer and a few, that are several hours out of Char.
I think several hours is better.
All right.
We don't need to go to Char specifically.
And we can return the prisoners, get them out of harm's way.
Oh yeah, that's also a great idea.
He nods and says, it's too bad we didn't save more of them. Well,
yes.
Tomorrow I shall open the portal, and then you can travel through. Just make sure you remember which tree it is, and you'll meet me back there the next day.
Can we agree that if for some reason, that you will continue opening this tree multiple days if we don't appear the next day? I think it will be enough, but let's say 3-4 days, just in case something unexpected happens.
He says, I'll give you 3 days, and if I don't hear back from you by then, I might have to assume that you failed in your task and possibly have fallen.
Fair.
It's fair enough.
He says, should that happen, we will have to figure out something else, but I don't think we'll have to worry about that.
Yep.
I sort of smirk at him. I don't either.
Alright, so we'll plan that, I guess, for next time, because we are at time here. Why don't we do MVP votes?
Awesome.
As a plan has been struck. I felt like Nil was leaning more towards fighting here, though.
Yeah,
Grinkle was kind of in the middle. Alright.
Just want to kill him, I guess. Grinkle just wants to have fun, I guess.
Well, cutting it down from 1 day, really, that we spend, because if we get brought back in the morning tomorrow, we can still attack someone on the following day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just don't want to give all players more time to prepare than we need to.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if
The
you
way
guys,
I look at it is,
I mean, if you
Oh,
guys
sorry.
do decide to change your plan, you have a week. That's the nice thing since we're stopping between plans. So,
Right.
just if you want to discuss it more, that's fine. And you should have your wizard back. So we'll see.
Yep.
But for
Nice.
now,
Yeah.
Kaladin is the MVP. Congrats. 3 votes.
Nice.
Thank
Big
you.
arm.
Water
yeah,
arms. for
long
the win.
arms.
Long
That's right.
arm.
Get my story point. Hooray.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I gotta put that on.
Cool.
And yeah,
I
Kaladin,
think
if
in
you-
between.
If you want to do that dragon tattoo thing, we'd have to just say house rule stuff costs story points and like downtime research usually. So
That makes sense. And I will curate the list to just one per rarity. The item I got was rare or very rare?
that was a rare +2.
Okay. Gotcha.
And you can add
so
more
yeah.
items. You just usually would spend a story point each item you want to add.
That makes sense. I have a question. You know, I had some on my previous character on the Tuesday game. Do story points carry over from character to character or no?
They're usually kind of game bound. So if you had multiple characters in that game, so if you go back to Tuesday, you'd still have them. But in a new,
Gotcha.
in a new game, you have like a separate story point pool.
That's fine. I have 2 right now. One for scribe and one for finishing my my wish list and everything. Yeah. Anyways, I'll curate
You also,
the list.
everyone would also get what was it? I think you came up with a name. So I think naming your group would give you each a story point as well.
Oh, well, thank you.
So if
I'll
you
go ahead and
haven't
mark that.
taken that one, make sure you have that one. Other things you guys could do if you come up with a sigil for yourself, or if you map your home base, or basically like out of game stuff that like adds flavor to the game, like work you do outside the game can get story points. So
Yeah, by the way, Sigil. Sigil is something we can try. This is fun.
I'm saving up for 10 because I want to get some.
And I think what I'll do in between weeks is I'll update the original Roll20 character sheet to a level 4, and just use that because I think I agree. I do not like the new sheet at all.
yeah,
Has a lot of work and
I
stuff.
mean, I've been using it in a bunch of games, and the consensus is it's like way too buggy and unstable, and just it you know, if it worked right, it would be great, but it doesn't really work right now. So
Yeah, it's also missing some features like the ability to make counters is awesome on the old sheet. You know,
yeah,
I can make as many counters as I want, and you can't even do that on the new sheet.
you mean like resource boxes?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
because I use them for everything. You know, like story points, focus points, my DC I've got up there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't know. And you can use all the API scripts with the sheet. It's just way better right now.
All right, well, I will do that
Listen,
before
guys.
next week. But yeah, good game, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
How many
that
slaves
was a
did
good
we
one.
freed? Was that like 7?
Six.
6? Okay.
23.
2 soldiers,
Alright,
4
calm
civilians.
You always gotta troll me.
I'm really excited. Really excited for next session.
By
we
the
get
way,
next too.
by the way, I wonder what's our situation with our camp now, because we told them to go, and I
yeah,
think
they're
they're
just gonna
still
be
moving
wandering.
to shore.
Oh yeah, they'd be on their way. They're traveling.
They're traveling to Char, and so we will get to Char before them.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
It'd be very confusing.
So we can mess with them and be like, it's been a week. Where have you guys been? And then
Always trolling.
Guys,
Always trolling them. Yeah. Shocks like
all right,
what?
well, I'll see you next week, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
ciao, guys.
Peace
Yeah,
out.
good game, everyone. hopefully everyone enjoyed watching. Just gonna finish my notes here. Let's see, next week will be the 4th. Oh, right. What time did the... we ended on the 4th of autumn at 7:30 p.m.